Hello, everyone. In this session, we are going to talk about Zoho CRM. But before I jump off to Zoho CRM, I'm going to talk about my company, that is Target Integration, who we are. So, as a company, we are a service provider company which is focused on implementation and consultation. But when we were established in 2008 with a mission that every business should be able to take full leverage of their business insights. So, to enable that, we always provide a perfect mix of quality and value. That is what our focus is. To talk about our headquarters, it's situated in Ireland. We've got branches in UK, and our development center is in Greece. In India, our main office is in Gurgaon, and we've got branches in Bangalore, Mumbai, and Ahmedabad. So, what do we do basically? In CRM, we focus on the customer management, sales management, or customer care or ticketing. In ERP, we focus on the business process automation, e-commerce consultation, point of sale systems, and custom software development. In cloud, we focus on the cloud infrastructure, custom web or mobile apps, and cloud systems solutions or software solutions. So we focus on implementation of that. If I talk about industry-wise and the technicality or functionality-wise, in CRM specifically, we have partnered with Zoho and Salesforce. In ERP, we have partnered with Odoo, which we are silver partner of, SAP, and Microsoft Dynamics. We are also partnered with Zendesk. So if I talk about our clients, so our success stories are satisfied clients. That is what it actually shows. So these are our client list. And for any more information, you can visit our website, that is www.targetintegration.com, or mail us at info@targetintegration.com. We've got our office addresses as well as contact information, so you can reach out to us through that mail also. Now I'm going to cover a detailed demonstration of Zoho CRM.
So we'll talk about Zoho CRM for now. Zoho CRM is a CRM software which basically caters to the sales process automation and your whole your reporting and analytics management. So when you first open your Zoho CRM account, the first thing that you see is the homepage. Homepage is actually nothing but a page which shows you analytics and custom reports that you want to see. It can be customized. It's pretty customizable. In place of amount by stage, you can put sales pipeline, or supposed to say, if you want to have an employee insight, then you can, in stage of this, or in addition to this, put in an employee centric report, that is analytics, salesperson performance, deals closed by each salesperson, or a top salesperson, based on that. Now let us talk about what CRM generally means. In a sense, if I talk about the core of CRM, the core of CRM basically belongs to the 4 modules: the leads, contacts, accounts, and deals. Leads are basically the prospect customers or the prime customers. The first time when you meet when you interact with a person, the information that you gather from that particular person for the business need is the prospect or the lead. So you can maintain. You can have various sources of leads. You can have either Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. These are the social sources. You can have website, your domain source, or you can use telephony or other various ways through which you generally gather the information. So in Zoho, what Zoho has done is that it has provided connections and integrations for all of these various source points. And in supposed to say, you already have sourced the particular material, you already have a database of leads, and you just want to import them. So in that, you can directly go to the import section, that is the import button, and you can click on import leads. So what it generally will do is that it takes you to the import leads page, and it suggests you to download the sample file. The sample file actually has the template of the Excel, wherein you have to in which the Zoho's fields are having be placed as the headers. So you have to actually map out those fields based on that and import back to the leads. So the leads will get automatically imported. So if you talk about manual creation, you can click on the plus sign and a lead form will get popped up. You can fill the form, and in it you can see that the company and the last name are a red marked fields. Basically, they've got a red edge mark. It actually denotes that these two fields are mandatory fields. So you can also, in similar sense, edit the field in such a way that, supposed to say, for example, in your company scenario, you have mandatory company, you have mandatory email, and you also have a mandatory listing of phone number. That is basically this. So you can make all these emails as well as phone numbers field also as mandatory. And once you do that, once you click and save on that, it will automatically mandate these fields, and it will be very beneficial for you in that sense. So let's just have a sample test file. So sample test file have been created for this purpose only. So when you create a sample test file, you get your contact information right away, which will have your phone number, mobile number, lead status. Lead owner is not the sample information. It's actually your information. So right away we have opened a demo account. That's why it's using the demo account's email address. But for suppose to say, if you are accessing it with your account, say XYZ account, then your lead owner will become the XYZ name. For example, so supposed to say, if I am using a Zoho CRM, then my name will be shown in the lead owner. Now, lead information is actually a detailed information of the particular lead that is optional to be filled. It can be filled post the first follow-up, also during the next follow-up that the salesperson generally has to maintain or mandate all the necessary information that can be pulled out from the particular client. To gain more context to the particular lead, you have to have multiple follow-ups with him. You'll have to have relation with him. And that relation can be monitored by Zoho CRM through emails, through notes, through open activities, and through attachments. I'll just go everything in detail. Emails, when you click on emails, basically, if I go to the email section, all the emails that you send out to the customers and all the emails that you receive from the customers can be maintained from the email section itself. You can directly use Zoho CRM to send out to the customers, or you can use your Gmail account. If you're supposed to say using your Gmail account, post the email is integrated with your Zoho CRM. That can also be used as an email source, and that emails can also be listed under the lead file. Now, if you are not using emails specifically, but you are using your calling, normal, mobile calls, as well as your tasks and events, that is basically follow-ups that you do. You go out to do a meeting and everything. So in that case, you can use open activities. So what open activities is generally, basically, it has of three things, basically: tasks, events, and a call. I have created a sample task that is catalog of products. So task is basically a general follow-up task that you provide, or you give out to yourself. So it works just like a follow-up email that you generally do. So similar basis, task is actually a task that you do on a deadline basis. You keep the deadline, and there is a reminder also. So it functions exactly like that. Supposed to say, in case of events, supposed to say you have had a meeting with one of the clients, and the client is based out of Bombay or Mumbai. So you have created an event that you have said that, okay, I'll come down to your place. We'll have a meeting at that date, that's tomorrow or day after tomorrow, whenever it is. And you've also placed in the location and everything. You've added the participants who's going to be attending the meeting. So all these participants can also be added from the participants section. And you can even include the timing, and that will become an event basically. So once you do that and once you click on save, it will come under the open activities itself, because it's a scheduled activity. Now once you go down to the meeting per se, it's a very good thing that Zoho has a mobile-based application also. So what you can do is that from the mobile-based application, you can go to the event section, click on that saved event that you have created from your events, and use the check-in option to geotag yourself. There's an option of geotagging yourself at the event section itself. And the third thing is the calls. So you can use the calls section basically to record and even log calls. Now, recording of calls is only possible once you do the IVR integration, that is the telephony solutions integration. But logging of calls can be done. You just need to have your Zoho CRM application installed from the Google Play Store or the iOS, and you need to activate the auto call logging option within the CRM application. So in that manner, once you use that, then you'll be able to log the calls that you make to the particular lead. Now, for suppose to say you've received certain documents from the particular lead through emails, and that documents has to be saved for that lead file. Every time I visit the lead file, I need to see that particular document. So that document can be you know used and saved in the attachments file. I can directly go there and upload the file from my desktop if I have downloaded it, or I can use it if I've attached it in the document section or in the Zoho docs, or a link is there, I can use that also. Now, for suppose to say if you have had a conversation with your lead, and he has provided certain important information that you need to get verified with your manager, or just to say you need to have that information embedded into the lead file for a better context and better understanding, so that the next time you visit the lead, you will have that prior information within you so that you can make better decisions. In that case scenario, you can use the notes section. The notes section is nothing but it gives you a context, it gives you a space to put or embed a context into the particular lead, or else it can also be multi-used for an internal communication aspect also, with respects to approvals or with respect to certain information about the particular lead that you want to pass out to your colleagues or superiors in that case scenario, or juniors itself, can be done from the note section. Now a point comes wherein the lead is interested in your product. He has liked your product and he wants to buy it. So you want that product to be associated from the lead file. You want that product to be associated in the lead file itself. Then that product can also be associated from the product section here. You can add products, and the product master can also be uploaded in Zoho CRM. So coming to the point wherein the Zoho or the lead wants to be your contact, that is, the lead wants to be have a deal with you. So in that case scenario, you can convert the lead. What will generally happen when you convert a lead is that it first gets converted into an account and a contact. Account is nothing but the company that the contact belongs to, or the organization that the contact belongs to. And once it is separated and once it is converted, it gets removed from the lead module, so that you may never find the sample test again unless and until you have not entered it manually, or it has not again come up in your Zoho database. You will not be able to view it on the leads module, because it has shifted from the leads module to the contacts as well as account section. Now once you convert it, you can go to the contact or the particular customer. See, it has changed from leads to contacts now. The rest of the things remains the same, but the only change happens here is that the company information that you have put in, automatically an account file is created and a contact is embedded into it. Now this helps in scenarios wherein you want to organize and save multiple contacts within an organization. For example, Test has given his boss's name, say sample A, and sample A is the contact information you want to save within the organization itself, test company, that is basically. So you can go within the test company and save that particular contact information. Or just let's take a more easy example. Suppose to say you've have a discussion with them and they're agreed on a deal and everything, and on that he has provided his boss details because he thinks that the boss only has a ultimate right to give an approval on that. So you've taken the details, you've converted the lead into a contact, and you've added a contact within the account section. How you can do it? Now this is the account name. When I clicked on it, I went to the account file. Then when I visited to the contacts, I see that there is the sample test already being loaded here. But I can click on this new section and I can create a new account or a contact basically. Similarly, you can also, within a contact, you can create deals. Now, I just said here that a contact will have a deal associated with it. Deals is basically the information about the transactional information that you want to maintain, and with respect to that, multiple reports can also be generated. So to create a deal, what you have to do is that you have to click on the contact file basically. I went to the contact file. There's the option of deals here. I create a new deal, put in the amount information, put in the deal name, put in the closing date, and I put in the stage in which the deal is presently. If I already sent him proposal or price quote, or is it in the negotiation stage that I have already, when the type of creation of the deal. And I click on save. So once I do that, a deal is created, and when I click on that deal, I can get taken away to the deal pipeline stage. So this is basically a deal pipeline. It gives you complete information of what the deal is basically, and you can create a deal pipeline out of it. Suppose to say you want to send quotations right away from the CRM itself. So what you have to do is that you have to click on the quote section. You want to say that I want to create a new quote of deal name product A. I want to keep the subject as proposal for product A, and I want to keep its validity tomorrow. Give the billing information if the billing information is provided. Add product details. Suppose to say, now there are multiple ways. See, there are already saved products also, but suppose to say you don't have the products you don't have the product which is mentioned here is not saved within the product module. You can directly go and use that, as I choose product A, there's an option showing that you can create a new product or you can add a new product. You can do that as well. When you click on that, a small quick create product option will be popping up. It gives you an option to quick create basically products, and later on you can go and even add more details to it. But in a sense, if you want to get things done, this option is also embedded within the CRM software. Let's change that and let's use just what is created already. Let's use iPhone basically. I want 11. Basically all the details that I've input and pre-saved will automatically get saved, and I click on save. So I've created a quotation also. If I want to get an overview of what the quotation would look like, I can just go to the code directly and I can get a print preview. So it will ask me which template. I want to say the code template, and it will give me the code preview basically. So under it, you can maintain your own, organization's logo, organization's detail. The template itself is customizable. You can customize the whole template as per your requirement and send it accordingly. Now, the quote has been sent. It's been accepted. You can convert it directly into sales order or invoice. Likewise, deal can also be updated similarly. So it's been accepted. It's supposed to say the quote is accepted. It's not in the quote stage. It says it's in the closed in one stage. So you can directly click on closed one and click on save by confirming the amount. Under it, you say that the CRM has noted down the deal which is closed one. It is actually mapping all your requirements, all your efforts that you're particularly making to make that deal closed one. Now, with regards to the reports and activities of all the things that you want to see, I've already told you about the emails that I've sent. I have already told you about the activities that we do on sales process, how to map those activities. I've already told you about the deals that we make. I've already told you about the quotes that we sent. Reports can be created for each and everything, which is fed into the CRM. So if I go to the report section, you can create your custom reports also. But there are already many sample reports which are there to feed in the basic needs. For example, activity reports have the reports of all the follow-up activities, the tasks and events. Deal reports have the deal pipeline wise reports, deal stage wise reports, salesperson of the month, deal closing this month, sales versus deal type report. And likewise, you can maintain analytics also. So analytics is basically nothing but a dashboard that you can create, and you can embed that particular dashboard into the homepage also. So likewise, the reporting section as well as the analytics section gives you an overview on what the work has been done on the particular CRM software. So this is the basic demonstration of Zoho CRM. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, you can ask with our sales representatives. They will be able to help you out with the solutions.